'cause this might be love. It's a feeling that I can't get rid of. So just take my hand, 'cause you know I don't wanna play pretend. Stay with me, take a chance, baby, roll the dice. Gotta give me some love, 'cause when I'm with you, I'm in paradise. You know how to make me feel alive. Gotta give me some love, nah, nah. Gotta give me some love, nah, nah, nah. Gotta give me some love, nah, nah, nah. You gotta give me some love, nah, nah, nah. Gotta give me some love, nah, nah, nah. Let's go! I need you, what to do, I can't help that I want you. We got the moonlight shining bright as we drive down the avenue. 'Cause this might be love, it's a feeling that I can't get rid of. So just take my hand, I wanna be with you until the end. Stay with me, take a chance, baby, roll the dice. Gotta give me some love, 'cause when I'm with you, I'm in paradise. You know how to make me feel alive. Gotta give me some love, nah, nah. Gotta give me some love, nah, nah, nah. Gotta give me some love, nah, nah, nah. You gotta give me some love, nah, nah, nah. Gotta give me some love, nah, nah, nah.
We've had this conversation, and you seem to agree with me. But when there's complications, you withdraw and leave me to be. When there's a problem, you become like a wall. And every time I trip, it's a free fall. Why don't you help me the way I help you? You don't have to save me, just be my parachute. When I'm feeling down, you're just not there, making sure I'm okay. Why don't you help me the way I help you? You better be there when I shake. Watch me rockin' if I can't stop. If I should fall, just go ahead. Go and catch me, baby. I live it. That's my true to love, true to love. I love it. Crank it up, yeah, yeah. Turn it up on a higher level. Turn it up, we got this.
Break it down like this.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Hope you guys are doing well. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Welcome, everybody. Happy Wednesday. I heard someone say go to Blues. I couldn't even care. Who cares? Who cares? I'd rather go flight simming instead of worrying about what's going on with the football. Or should I say the league? Welcome, everybody. Hope you guys are doing well. I do apologize. The bloody lights still haven't turned up, but they have been shipped. So hopefully by next week, you'll be able to see my face properly when we do the evening streams. But welcome, everybody. Hope you guys are doing well. We are in the Just Flight Fokker game. I had so much fun in this on our last stream, relearning how to fly it because it had been a little bit of a while and I enjoyed it. I wanted to actually do it again. It's a great plane by Just Flight. So we're going to be checking it out. We're going to be firing up Pilot's Life 2 properly this time. And I want to introduce you guys to our cabin crew when it comes to say Intentions. So we're going to do the old frugal fully loaded tonight and link everything up, and it should be a lot of fun. And doing it in a very manual aircraft will keep me quite busy and also talking to you lot. So welcome to the stream, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Hopefully your week is going good. And if you are Aussie, congratulations, you guys got through half the week. Got a couple of more days to go and then it's the weekend. So but anyways, let's go and drop in and say hello. I think it's going to be probably a little bit quieter on this Wednesday than what we normally have, considering in Australia is a big evening if you're in the two big states of Queensland and New South Wales, because they've actually got the league on in a completely different state. Anyways, makes so much sense. Anyways, Michael from Canberra, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Good evening to you, sir. Welcome. Richo's here. How you going, Mr. Richo? This is afternoon, evening, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Mr. William Kelly, what's going on? Welcome. And Mr. Dave Cleary says, good morning, Shane from sunny UK. Is it sunny today? How's the weather moving into summer over there? Anyways, welcome to the stream. Mr. David Walsh is here as well. He says, good evening from the cold Canberra, expecting 5 to 7 overnight. Really? That's warm for you guys. Obviously, you haven't hit the really cold temperatures yet. But holy cow, I would be freezing my nuts off if that was me in Queensland weather. So, but anyways, welcome, Mr. David Walsh. Conti, thank you very much for the first class lounge. And also, as Sean said, welcome to the Drop Bears, my friend. I'm sure you'll enjoy your time here. Evil, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Kango, I hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Richo's done all the formalities there. Flight plan's in there if you want to go and check it out. Benny Big Bucks, what's going on? Benny only cares about his big bucks and when he's going to start using it. Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. Brett, what's going on? He says, go Blues. Oh, there we go. I'm in Queensland, but I actually am from Victoria. So Mrs. Oz will probably watch the match, but me, not so much. Today did some ATS and ETS. Nice. Mr. Pringle, what's going on to you, sir? Welcome to the stream. G'day. Ronnie Sutherland, welcome to the stream. He says, good evening. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. And what's with the new lights? Do they, because in the background goes to dark blue because you become almost invisible? Yeah, really, Kelly. It's because when I move the camera from that side I would basically backlight the wall, and then it would reflect on my face. So it basically, the lights I use is portable lights that I use from making videos with, and I could use them as a key light. But I can't use them anymore because they're on the wrong direction. So I've had to go and get some proper key lights, which will go in front of me here, and you'll be able to see my face. So unfortunately, I ordered them, but then they only got dispatched today. I've been waiting for ages, so they're not planning to get here till Tuesday. So as of next Wednesday, you should be able to see my face properly. So yeah, the light behind me doesn't really do much to affecting it too much. So if it does go blue, it might change it a little bit, but yeah. So just you just have to be patient. Just have to be patient. But hey, you don't really want to see my face too much because, like I said, I've been really sick, and you don't really want to see my head really close up. So hopefully in a week's time, when the key lights turn, see your face. Oh boy, no, you don't want to see my face. You don't want to see my face. All will be, it should be all, I'm hoping it will make the change and make it better anyway. I didn't think when I moved the camera that I was going to need new lights, but we do need new lights. So anyways, that is the long story to it all. So unfortunately, yeah, it does actually change it when it goes darker colors. So so Friday next week, in my last day at work, I'm retiring after 39 years. Holy cow, Kanga. Congratulations. Friday next week is my last day retiring. Hey, Kanga, did you work at the same place for 39 years? At the same place, or just in the same, or just working? But congratulations, my friend. Now it's time to just get into all the things that you want to do. Congratulations. Betty Big Bucks. Actually, Sonic's here. Hello, mate. It is Oz's face cam simmer tonight. No, we're just talking, Brett. Hold your horses. Hold your horses. You guys are so impatient. It's not about just flight simming. It's about talking, catching up, and saying g'day. Me have my coffee. Talk about the weather. Michael from Canberra's bowling scores, which he didn't have any this week. You know. And as you can see, I still can't have a haircut yet. It's driving me nuts. Driving me absolutely nuts. Anyways, let's jump in the sim. We'll do the mini-me because I got to do some stuff before Conti goes to bed, because he's going to bed in about 23 minutes. Usually 28 is his bedtime, so we need to get going. There we go. There she is. Retiring, it means getting concerned about how to make the money you saved up to last the rest of your life. Yes, especially this day and age, isn't it? Are you still waiting for the sim to load? No. The sim was loading. It was always here. Are you going to be a pain in the ass tonight, Brett? Anyways, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. I noticed you were streaming lots today. You're doing like 2 streams a day on certain days now. Holy cow. Holy cow. Dave says to Kanga, welcome to the club. Yes, retirement's good, everybody. I've been enjoying retirement for the last... I think we go fully retired. I can't say that too loud. Mrs. Oz will kill me. But no, we've been full-time in July, I think. Actually, it might even be now full-time 2 years. I'm thinking full-time actual 2 years. No, it's longer than that. No, it's longer than that. It's like 3 years. I forget anyway. Anyways, it starts to just all the days start to go into one anyway. Anyways, let's jump into the aircraft. No, only 9 a.m. today, but finished last night after 1 a.m. Holy cow. Holy cow. All right, let me turn those sounds down a little bit more. Oh, it's raining. Holy cow. I really wanted it to rain too. Wow. Wow. Let's input and fetch the ops. We really wanted it to rain too. Is it actually raining? I can't tell here, but apparently it's actually raining. We really wanted it to rain. Holy cow. There's Mr. Shawndale sitting in the air there. Oh, look at that. There's a CRJ just parked there. The old American Eagle. Nice. Sonic says, are you going to check the Flight FX C750 once it releases? You mean the Cessna? Maybe. We'll see. All right, let's go and get some things done, shall we? Let's go back to the aircraft. Let's import, and because we're still on 1080p until Microsoft Flight Simulator gets their VRAM sorted, so we're going to go import this. I just have to zoom in a little bit early. Certain things. Let's get the ground power on. So yeah, we're going to be using Pilots Life 2. Big thank you to the guys over Pilots Life 2, and I'm going to use a bit of say Intentions, and we're going to actually introduce the cabin crew on with the stream as well. Angry Best Repoint Sack, so Boring been medically retired since March 2024 on your 38th birthday. Yeah, not everybody's retirement's going to be the same though, Mr. Wounded Warrior, but yeah, I get you. I get you. All right, let's turn some lights on here. Actually, I need to turn some sin sounds on so you guys can see or hear, so you can hear. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Let's get that things up and running. And bear with me 2 secs. I'll get some lights going here. I just got to flick some switches to start off with, and then we'll get some lights up and running in the cockpit here. There we go. Do those things there. I always forget where the dome light is. Oh, hang on. Why have I got wipers on for? Whoops, wrong things, wrong buttons. We don't need the wipers just yet. There we go. Holy cow. Let's go over to here. There we go. Oh, that's the red dome light. That'll do. We'll do the red ones there. Nav lights can go on. And I'm going to get the anti-collision lights on anyway because we are going to turn on the APU pretty quickly here. And also we're going to go down here and turn on the radials, and we're going to power up the FMS as well. There we go. We'll let it do its thing. Echo. What do you mean? Is there an echo? Is there an echo? It's like getting a rental. You want to turn the lights on it, but you turn the wipers on instead. Is it? I haven't had a rental for a long time. For a long time. All right, let's. We're going to be taking 64 passengers today, and we're going to start the fuel. Well, let's do that instantly. Did that actually click? There we go. All right, all the fuel's on board, and the pupils. I'm just going to board them straight away, so everything should be good to go.
Boarding is complete.
Boarding is completed. Cool. Sweet. I just realized that I had 2 streams running. Oh, there you go. That'll do it. I've done that before and gone, or a browser's had YouTube on, but it's paused, and then it flicks over to the ad, and you're like, what is that? Yes, done that many times. All right, that can go up there. All right, so we are going to be up at 30,000 feet for this flight. We may actually do a second flight, but it all depends on how long it takes me to get through here and how I'm feeling, and if you guys are bored and all that sort of stuff. 31, we're going to pop that in there. Cool. You got an email from Australia Post. My order is on the way. Thanks. Oh, you're welcome, Dave. I also sent you a message on Etsy. I always send everybody a message to say that their orders have been shipped. So we normally would get that first, but depends, I guess, what you're checking. I usually do when I'm trying to use the indicators. All right, let's quickly do some bits and pieces in here, and then we'll I'm probably going to need to request some clearance first. Because let's actually put some of this data in here first, though. Kilo today, so we're off where we actually finished up on the last stream. So Kilo Delta Charlie Alpha, and we're going out to Charlotte, I believe, is where we're actually going today. So we're going to accept that in there, and then I'm not going to put anything else in there because if I go back to the menu and go to the depart, I need to figure out what we're going to do. So we're going to have to go and call someone to find out what's going on with our saying intentions. So we're going to do that. We're going to go over to the ATIS. We're going to dial in 132.65 to start off with. And have a bit of a chat to the ATIS, or let the ATIS have a chat to us. 132. Holy cow.
This has been a wonderful journey. Thank you, AFS and Drop Bears _ Drop Bears Mary.
Holy cow. Sean's hit 4 years. I had to count on my fingers then. Congratulations, Sean. Thank you very much for the 4 years of support. I appreciate that, guys. Please drop some holy doolies in there because I can't do any of the bangs and stuff anymore because I've taken them out. Sorry, that was loud. Yeah, it's because it does that once. It won't do it again now. But anyways, as well as celebrating your 48th month, you've just basically scared the shit out of everybody. Even better. Congratulations, guys. Drop some emotes in there for Mr. Sean Dale. He supports many community streamers and content creators on the YouTubes and also Twitch. So thank you very much for all your support. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. The man, the myth, the legend. Some may say he's the Vulcan Whisperer. Mr. Old Sean Dale. So thank you very much, mate. I appreciate that. All right, what was I actually dialing in before Sean made me poop my pants? 132.65.
5. Decom. Visibility 8. Sky conditions. Solid overcast at 6.
Can you guys
temperature 24.
Can you guys hear the ATIS okay?
2.23. Altimeter 299.
We're getting Microsoft Flight Simulators doing their own as well as say intentions.
Arriving and departing runways 115.
So that's why you're getting two, because they're on the same frequency.
You have information golf.
Information golf altimeter is going to be 2922.
0752 Zulu. Wind calm. Visibility 8. Sky conditions. Solid overcast at 600 feet.
Departing runways 115 and 4.
Dew point 23.
Obviously that didn't do it.
Altimeter 2992.
There we go. 2992 it was. For actually, what am I messing around with that? This one is the one I want to mess around with. There we go. Cool. Happy days. We're going to go over the clearance now. But thank you very much, Sean. I appreciate it. 12825. 2825. Get some clearance. Can you turn the volume down for Microsoft Flight Simulator so you can just hear the same intentions? Can you turn the... Was same intentions too low? But I can turn Microsoft Flight Simulator down. Oh, you mean for that? Yeah, that'll only pop up with the ATIS. You won't actually hear that again. You won't hear that again, Sean. I'm actually surprised they matched up, to be honest. You shouldn't hear that again. But yeah, I could have muted
Solid
that.
overcast heads.
I could have muted that exactly, but I didn't think about muting that. 128550. But yes. What are we today? Shit, I should have changed that because I think I'm running a different call sign. Hang on, I'm gonna have to write my call sign down, or else I'm gonna forget it. Because it's going to run off the SimBrief one. What are we at? 3245. American Airlines 3245, because that's what we are in the thingamajigger. 3245. I'm going to have to bring that up because I'm going to forget what it is. Washington clearance. This is American Airlines 3245 requesting a clearance to Charlotte.
1 second while I grab the paperwork.
There we go. So we get a clearance. I'll introduce you to Astrid. Astrid's going to be
American 3245 cleared to Charlotte via the AE1 departure.
Today.
Then is filed. Climb and maintain 4000. Expect flight level 30010 minutes after departure. Departure on 118.905 squawk 5245. And we had to change your departure runway to 4.
I feel like asking, why are you changing my runway departure? But I won't anyways. American Airlines 3245 cleared to Charlotte via the ME1 departure. Then as filed, climb and maintain 4000, expect flight levels of 310 at 10 minutes or 10 after the departure. Contact departure on 118.95 squawk 5245. And copy, you've changed us to runway 4. May I ask, please, with a cupcake, why we changed the runway? Thank you. I shouldn't be asking things like that, but anyways. All right, let's do the
American 3245, read back correct.
Oh, he's not having a bar of me today. I spoke too long. Anyways, we're going to put the squawk code in 52. So we got our clearance. We don't need to talk to them at all for a little bit. Mr. William Kelly, thank you very much for the 52 months. So we can keep doing our thing here.
Good day or good evening to all.
Ladies and
Making
gentlemen,
coffee
a warm
and
welcome
jumping in
aboard American Airlines Flight 3245, departing from Washington to Charlotte. We're thrilled to have you with us today. Please take your seats according to your boarding
Willie,
passes
shut up,
and stow
Astrid's
your
talking.
hand luggage in the overhead bins or under the seats in front of you. If you need any assistance, don't hesitate to reach out to our friendly crew members, including myself, Astrid Hansen, along with my wonderful colleagues, Lars, Ingrid, and Eric. Oh, and just a quick note. On June 28th and 29th, some of our Say Intentions cabin crew will be at the Flight Sim Expo in Providence, so feel free to stop by and chat with them. Thank you for choosing American Airlines, and we hope you enjoy your flight.
Good evening, Astrid. This is your pilot speaking. Do you mind coming up to the cockpit and just saying hello to everybody on the stream, if you can? Great advertising. Oh, she doesn't want to come up. Hang on, is my button actually working?
Ladies and gentlemen, a warm welcome aboard American Airlines Flight 3245.
She's busy.
Departing from Washington to
She doesn't
Charlotte.
want to talk.
We're thrilled to have you with us today. Please take your seats according to your boarding passes and stow your hand luggage in the overhead bins or under the seats in front
Anyways, I'll let her do her thing.
If you need any assistance, don't hesitate to reach out to our friendly crew members, including myself, Astrid Hansen, along with my wonderful colleagues,
She's just
Lars,
repeating it
Ingrid,
now.
and Eric. Oh, and just a quick note. On June 28th and 29th,
Great advertising
some
again.
of our Say Intentions cabin crew will be at
Hey,
the
Willie,
Flight
what's
Sim
going on?
Expo in Providence, so feel free to stop by and chat with them.
Right, so we're doing
Thank
runway
you for
2
choosing
for the
American
departure
Airlines,
this time.
and we hope
Oh,
you
sorry,
enjoy your
runway
flight.
4, so number 2. So we're going to pop that
Okay,
in.
Captain. I'll head up to the cockpit and say hello to everyone on the stream.
There we go. She's going to come up and say hello.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your lead flight attendant, Astrid Hansen. We are currently boarding American Airlines Flight 3245 from Washington to Charlotte. Please take your seats and stow your luggage. If you need any assistance, feel free to ask any of our crew members, including Lars, Ingrid, and Eric. Thank you for choosing American Airlines.
I just need to change the runway to a runway 4. And then the departure is going to be the AMI, so I got to pop that in there. And then I'm doing the, did you say, let's just do the Collins. That'll do. And then we're going to do number 1. Sorry, I've got a few things going on at the same time. And we'll go back to the flight plan. Cool. Next, go to Collins. And then we're going to, I'm just going to put one waypoint in, then we'll get going, because I'll put the others in later as we're flying along. So it's going to be a Golf Lima Alpha November. And we're going to press enter. We're going to accept that. Astrid, could you let us know what we're serving for our passengers on the flight today, please? Brett says, hello, Astrid.
Captain. For today's flight, we'll be serving free Biscoff cookies or pretzels along with soft drinks, coffee and tea. For those looking for something a bit stronger, alcoholic drinks are priced between $9 and $10, and we also have snack boxes available for $8.99.
Hey, Richard, what's
Just
going
a reminder, that our buy-on-board service is cashless, so passengers will need to pay with a credit or debit card or a card saved in the AA app.
There we go. No cash sales on board today, ladies and gentlemen. All right, APU should be good and started. There we go. Let's turn it on to this guy here. That's cool, that's cool, that's cool, that's cool, that's cool. We're going to get rid of the external... oh, actually, I need to put it on the gens. There we go. Then I'll get rid of the external power. Then we're going to get rid of this guy here. And then we're going to let Tower know that we're going to be pushing back soon. Black double... Brett wants a black double bourbon before we start. Hey, Astrid, could you get Brett a double black bourbon, please, just before we start the flight? Only one for him. For someone that doesn't like AI, you should like playing with AI. I
Sure
don't
thing,
like...
Captain. I'll get Brett a double black bourbon right away before we start the flight.
There you go, Brett. It's not that I don't like AI. I just don't like what you guys do to AI to me. Pretty much. Illas, welcome to the stream. We're an English speaking and typing stream, please, sir. So if you could do that, much appreciated. If you can't, I probably won't reply back to your comments because I can't understand them. So, all right, fuel pumps going on. We're going to get ready for pushback. We're just going to let ATC now. We're ready to push back, and we're going to find our way over to flight number or runway number 4. Going to get that organised. He said he's going to give clearance up to... What was it? What was the clearance up to? I should have popped that in straight away, but I didn't. Clearance maintain 4,000. Start off with. Cool. She's a keeper. Brett, did you make sure you tapped your card, mate? That's not for free, by the way. We charge you, because you got a double, we charge you quadruple because you got that before before we went anywhere. So, all right, what are we contacting next? Ground. We're going to go a 121.7 to say ground. We're ready to push back, so I'm just going to flick over across. Actually, I wonder if clearance will actually let me do a pushback. I'm just going to see if clearance will let me push back, or we're just going to put me over to ground. We'll give it a go anyway. Washington at clearance. This is American Airlines 3245 ready for pushback. Let's see what they tell us. I swapped it for a free water. No, it was
American
a different
3245, you're on the clearance frequency. Contact ground on 121.7 for pushback clearance.
That's cool. That's cool that it I was thinking it should make us change, but he didn't tell us to move over. So it depends. Sometimes they might give the clearance to push back on the clearance if there's like no ground or whatever, but of course there's ground. So I've still got to work out. I can't work out exactly how the comms 2 works properly on this, so I need to figure that out because it's a bit of a pain that I'm changing it on the not on the standby. It's a bit annoying. Ground 127.
LU.
Evening aviators, Oz Flight Simmer. You want to look in at the first class lounge? Beto made me do it. No, I'm not even going there. Not even going there. There's just going to be some Sharon Stone version of Oz Flight Simmer. I've seen one. I've seen them all. I'll wait till after the stream. And Beto wouldn't have to do much to get you to do it. Bloody children. A Washington clearance. This is American Airlines 3245 requesting a pushback.
American 3245, pushback approved. Tail northwest.
Righty. Pushback approved. Tail northwest, American Airlines 3245. I got to figure out where we're going. He will tell us which way we want to go, but where's runway 1? Oh man. Oh, runway 4 actually. Where are the... Oh, it's all the way up there. We've got the world's longest taxi from here. It's only going to be one person. Chase, what's going on? Shane, you really should. Oh my god. Oh, you're dead. You are dead. You are dead. I'm not showing that one on stream, but you are dead. Chase, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Doing well. You are dead to me, Bubba. All right, let's get rid of the chocks. We'll do a pushback. Watch out for the helicopter. Is there a helicopter? All right, chocks can go off. We're going to connect this guy here. And then we're going to get rid of the brake. And then we're going to push back. Oh, someone's got one of those planes. Sorry, guys. I've been moved to runway 4. So
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard American Airlines Flight 3245.
feel free to take off whatever runway you guys want to, but I'm being moved to 4.
We're thrilled to have you with us today. Our captain for this flight is Ausef, and our first officer is. Joining me in the cabin today are my wonderful colleagues, Lars, Ingrid, and Eric. Now, let's get to the important stuff, eh? Please ensure your seatbelt is fastened low and tight across your lap.
Thinking the
To
brakes
unbuckle,
there.
simply lift the buckle. In the unlikely event of a loss of cabin pressure, oxygen masks will drop down from above. Pull the mask towards you, place it over your nose and mouth, and breathe normally. Remember to secure your own mask before assisting others. We also have life vests located under your seats. To use them, pull the vest out, slip it over your
Runway
head,
4 is
and pull
short the
straps to
departure.
tighten.
Just put on the
Inflate
kettle
vest
on.
by
Yeah, no
pulling the
worries.
red tabs or by blowing into the tubes. In the event of an evacuation, please leave your luggage on board. Our Fokker F28 has 2 emergency exits at the front and 2 at the rear. To reach them, follow the illuminated exit signs. We expect a flight time of approximately 54 minutes, cruising at 30,000 feet. Oh,
Helps if I
and
put
just
the
a
air
quick
on.
note. After our snack service, I'll be coming around with items from the American Airlines shop, so keep an eye out for that. Thank you for your attention, and we hope you enjoy the flight. Now, Captain Aus, the cabin is ready for
Captain
departure.
Aus. Captain Aus. Thank you, Astrid. Copy. We're just about to start our taxi. Mr. Shawndale says November
Okay, Captain,
Kilo Papa
we're ready for
Bravo.
taxi.
Cool. Thank you, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your lead flight attendant, Astrid Hansen. We're just about to start our taxi to the runway. Please ensure your seatbelts are fastened and your seatbacks are in the upright position. Thank you for your attention.
You fly SE all over the restricted places? How do you mean all over the... sorry, you fly SE of all the restricted places? How do you mean restricted places? What are we doing now? We're going to start engine number 1. Actually going to get rid of that music because that was getting a bit annoying. She is... Takes a little bit longer on engine number 1 on a cold day in the Just Flight Fokker. Oh shit. I've seen... hang on. Do you know what I've forgotten to do? Of course. The same thing I did last time is go switch on Pilot's Life. Give me 2 seconds. I've got to switch that on and log in as well. Make sure we're ready. Connecting. Pre-flight stage not yet started. Oh, come on, man. Let us have it. Oh, it's not going to let me do it. It's not going to let me do it because it's already started the engines. Hang on. What a bummer. Back over to the APU. Let's hopefully it's going to let us go. There we go. Cool. Happy days. Let me just get 30,000 feet on this guy. And we'll change aircraft for that to say Fokker family. I'll just do a Fokker 70. That's what I got close. All right, so pilot's life's going to go in the background, and I've got to restart these engines now just because we did that. But hey, we didn't get too far into it. So east of the heart of Washington is a restricted area. I suppose it would be. Doesn't matter. Whatever I do, Trumpy's going to get the National Guard on me anyway. I've probably got him in the back of the plane. Alright, starting engines up again. There you go, ignition light is on. We've got a good start over to the first gen. The White House and the Capitol are highly restricted. Yeah, I imagine they would be. I imagine they would be. All right, let's go back to engine number 1. And we will get out of here. November Kilo Papa is the taxi. Oh, I've got to ask for taxi. I've got to ask ground for taxi, and he'll let me know which way I'm going. Sean is what he'll do. What causes the flash? It's changing over from the APU to the gens, the generators on the actual aircraft. So because it's all old school, things can go a bit interesting. So fuel number 2, ignition light is on. And there we go, fuel's being added. There you go, PSI, oil pressure, RPM's building. There we go, full fuel. Happy days. We're going to arm the... Actually, I won't arm those just yet. That's cool. That's cool. Turn taxi lights on. And then we're going to go to a Washington clearance. This is American Airlines 3245, I think we are. We are ready for taxi. What are we? 3245. I've got to remember that.
American 3245, taxi to runway 4 via November, Kilo Bravo Zulu. Attention all aircraft, information India is now current, altimeter 29901.
How close was Mr. Sean Dale? He said November Kilo Papa. He's telling me November Kilo Bravo Zulu is what he's giving us there. American Airlines 3245, taxi to runway 4 by November Kilo Bravo Zulu. And we're going to change to 2291. There we go. Hey Willie, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Let's have a quick look and see where we're going to go to. There's November down to Kilo, down to Bravo, and then down to Zulu. Okay, cool. Cool. All right, we'll work that out anyway. Break off. Let's get going. Great to see you, mate. A stack with calls today. Remember, buy, sell. And always ask for a pay rise. Check out FS Mods. We listed a couple of new products in the last... We listed a new amount that they've flew out the door like hotcakes, and then we listed the PAP3 desk mount, and they sold out overnight. So we had the printers quickly printing last 24 hours, and we've got them back in stock. Mr. Hulk, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. G'day. So just talk about Say Intentions for a little bit. Tell us about the sale, Oz. There's no sale unless you live in Australia. I think we've got like an Australian sale on because it's end of financial year, but for everywhere else it's still the same thing. So, but anyways, checking out Say Intentions, this is the crew add-on, but there's all sorts of other different add-ons you can actually have on. I've only just chosen this one, but they've got like when you fly in GA, you can have like a co-pilot, or we can actually have a co-pilot on here. But also you can have a tour guide, you can have a trainer. There's so many different things that you get access to, but I thought I'll just introduce you guys to Astra to start off with. There we go, it's not so loud. It's loud at the airport today though, because we've got plenty of traffic. Mr. J4, can't wait for the CRJ 2.1 flight model update. A great airport like DCA's. Yeah, I haven't even flown version 2 of the CRJ. We flew the first version of it in the sim so much, and I haven't even looked at it since it re-released. Look at that weather. Right, we're going to go down Kilo. So everybody's lined up for runway 1, but they changed this to runway 4. So we're going to taxi down this way.
We now request your full attention as the flight attendants demonstrate the safety features of this aircraft.
And obviously with Say Intentions, I've got it set on for local traffic. So if there's anybody actually on Say Intentions that are flying around at the same airport, like if a bunch of you guys used it, you would be able to hear each other and see each other. So.
We suggest that you keep your seatbelt fastened to cruise the flight.
I gotta remember, can't taxi too quick because we are doing Pilot's Life. We're fully loaded today on what we're using.
Please take a few moments now to locate your nearest exit. In Zoom your nearest exit might be behind you. If we need to evacuate the aircraft, floor level lifting will guide
just
you
let me know if the sounds in the sim are not
doors
loud
can
enough.
Be opened by
or...
moving the handle in the direction of the arrow. Each door is equipped with
this is
an
Vera from
Infratablet
Pilot's
which may
Live
also be
talking,
detached
so
and
we've
cruised
sort of
as
got
a
a,
live raft.
we've got 2 air hostess today.
Oxygen and the air pressure are always being monitored. In the unlikely event of a decompression, an oxygen mask will automatically appear in front of you.
I know this isn't the best time to be annoying, but my dinner is pulling down a little. No, worries, Mr. Angry Zebra. Go and have dinner, mate. Oz Flight Simmer, so let's see if I can keep your rating above 90. Hey, well, I'm also in the bloody Fokker, my friend. One of the hardest planes to fly, but yes. Hey, Angry Zebra, thank you very much. And that went to Mr. JJ Stevens. Mr. JJ Stevens, thank you, and congratulations. That one is from Mr. Angry Zebra, aka Mr. Wounded Warrior. I don't know why the soundbite didn't go then, though.
Lean forward with your hands on top of your head.
Guys, drop in some holy doolies in there for Mr. Angry Zebra. Thank you, mate. Appreciate it.
Our life vest is located in our
hey, Mr. Richard Steele, what's going on? I take it he's going to go and have some dinner now.
Instructed to do this. Open the plastic tube and remove the vest. Slip it over your head. Pass the straps around your waist and adjust at the front. To inflate the vest, pull firmly on the red cord. Only when leaving the
Astrid, just a finally little friendly warning to Brett back there after you got him the double bourbon. If he asks for any other drink, he's cut off for the rest of the flight.
Your seat bottom cushion can be used as a flotation device. Pull the cushion from the seat.
Understood, Captain. I'll make sure to let Brett know he's cut off after the double bourbon.
Cut!
You will find this
the Fokker does hand fly great though, like most of the Just Flight planes. Yes, it does. Yes.
We strongly suggest you read it before a takeoff.
Man, this is going to be a busy flight for me. I can see we're going to be working hard on this one.
We wish you all an enjoyable flight.
We got Mr. Big Hulk, Mr. Sean Dale, Chase T, and Mr. Starbuck. Haven't sat in for a while. Welcome back. Kanga's there, Richo's there. We already had a couple that took off that we won't be able to see because it's going to be raining cats and dogs. I don't drink. No, Brett. It's a different Brett. It's not all about you. There's another Brett that asked for the bourbon, my friend. Just saying. Mr. Airborne, thank you very much for the subscribe. Welcome to the stream. Not all about Brett. Astrid, just like to inform you in seat number 1A, we have a very famous YouTuber, or he likes to know as being a famous YouTuber, Mr. Brett Plays. So can we make sure that we look after him on the flight? A little bit extra special, please. There you go, Brett. You got special treatment.
Understood, Captain. We'll make sure to give Mr. Brett Place a little extra special treatment during the flight.
There we go, Mr. Chase T. He's taking off. He's gone. That was different, Captain. We said had no hair. Drinks lots of water and tea and coffee. Yes, shots fired. Yeah, I can get Astrid to do all my dirty work for me. All right, let's go. Flaps down to 11. There's, I think, 6. I just can't read numbers since I had to put the resolution down because of Microsoft Flight Simulator. Mr. Ed Combs, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. I think we're about to hit Bravo here. I think this is Bravo. This is still Kilo. Am I going the right way? SU2 seems promising. Yeah, it doesn't fix that. It's not fixing the Here's Bravo. It's not fixing the VRAM issues though. So if you want to run your sim on 4K, you basically need a 3090, 4090, or a 5090. Or a 97R XTX basically to run the sim, unfortunately. And this is going to be a busy departure. Astrid, just a quick warning, we'll be departing and rolling down the runway in about 3 minutes. It's raining cats and dogs today, so there's going to be a little bit more extra turbulence and weather, so we'll keep the seatbelt signs on a little bit longer, and you may want to anticipate that and let the passengers know it's going to be a little bit bumpy. Just using auto FPS to cap the VRAM, but yeah.
Understood, Captain. I'll make sure to inform the passengers that we might experience a bit of turbulence during the flight due to the weather. Thank you for the heads up.
I wonder why she's drawing the curtains around Brett. What's going on, Richard? Richo or Starbuck or Kanga, if you guys want to go in front of me, you're welcome to, because I've got to do some lights and stuff on this. And I'm just sort of taking my time so you guys can sort of get to know a bit of what we can do with, say, Intentions. So I'll move over runway 4 a little bit here. And I've got to talk to ground and let them know what we're doing. But yeah, say Intentions, Willie. Yeah. I've been messing around with it a little bit more and more and more. I think it's a lot of fun. Alright, we're going to turn that on to... that. was going to say my sounds went then for a second, but it was the plane behind us. All right, everything's good here. That's good, that's good, that's good. Actually need to turn these on. That's good, that's good, that's good. Did I turn the APU off? Which I didn't, so we need to quickly do that. And we'll stop that. That can go down. And we're going to turn all the lights on, and then we're going to call for a departure. Washington ground, this is American Airlines 3245. We are holding short at Zulu 4 for runway 4. Yeah, that's a 788 taking off runway 4. Alright, I'm just going to go over the tower and let him know where we are, because I didn't hear it hand off. So we're just going to go over the tower. 119... Because normally Graham would have handed me off to tower as I was getting up to the whole point. So Washington at tower, this is American Airlines 3245. We're holding short at Zulu for runway 4.
American 3245, Reagan Tower, runway 4, wind 060 at 3. RNAV Eureka, cleared for takeoff.
3245, runway 4, winds are at 60, winds are 60 at 3 knots, RNAV Erica cleared for takeoff, American Airlines 3245. Cabin prepared for takeoff.
Okay, Captain. Cabin crew, take seats for departure.
Is Mr. Richo going? No one on the right hand side. Greg's already there. Richo's waiting for Richo. And we're going to be taking off runway 4 and then flying straight out to the left. To the right, I should say. Tower's going to chuck us over to departure on 119.85. Richo's up. Lift dumpers are armed. Flaps are flapping. Oh, lucky I checked that. Gust lock is on. And do we have controls? That's a first. The other left, yes, the other left. The other left, absolutely. Not your left, my left. Let's turn it up. It's so hard for me to get the sound levels right with these silly little headphones I've got to run, so. Alright, let's get some pilot's life going with the Fokker. Oh, I saw that, Evil. You're a bugger.
Cam crew, please take your seats for takeoff.
Probably should put the wipers on.
Cabin is secured for departure.
Holy cow, Kangaroo just took off on us. Oh no. just. Oh,
Positive
okay.
climb.
We're high far. High far. Heading mode's on, and I'm going to go to that.
Up so.
That's going up. We're going up. Oh, there we've got a purple little...
American 3245, you've entered prohibited airspace.
Oh, no.
Advise when ready to copy a phone number.
Oh, we went into restricted airspace.
Set climb cover.
We went into restricted airspace. How did that happen? We did. I didn't turn quick enough. Oh no. Reagan Tower. No, that's no problem. The White House has my number. We're good mates.
American 3245, contact departure.
American 3245 will contact a departure. Thank you very much for the ATC. Goodbye. I'll let the president say. No, you said that. Say hello.
American 3245, roger. Maintain current heading and altitude until further instructions.
Ooh, we're in trouble.
American
Holy
3245,
cow.
roger. Contact departure. Safe flight.
He's angry with me. Departure's 119.85. Let's go over to the beam. Hopefully we'll keep going. I'm in trouble. Don't do the cats.
In Springfield, they're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. Eat the cat. Eat
We're
the
in
cat.
trouble.
They're eating the dogs.
We've got to
They're
get
eating the cats.
detained. Oh no. What is it? 182. We've got too much going on. 85. So much fun though. Reagan departure. This is American Airlines 3245. We're currently at 2,300 on climb to 4,000.
American 3245, Potomac departure, radar contact. Climb via the SID.
American 3245, roger, climb via the star. Correction, climb by the SID. There we go, breaking out. How cool was that? How cool was that? Climbing to 4,000, yep. How cool was that? That was so much fun. Alright, let's fire the SIDs. Let's get a preview. Actually don't actually have them up, so we're going to continue on to up to 10,000. Go 10.5 so I can do my lights for pilots in life. A pilot deviation target acquired. Splash the Fokker. Yeah, we got shot with the machine guns on the White House. How cool is that? That was so much fun. There was a lot going on there. Because she's not the easiest, like, she's a complex plane to fly, very manual. Bad weather, same tensions, pilot's life. How cool was that? That was fun. Enjoyed that. And we busted the speed as well. She wants to fly today. So we're going to lose pilot's life points there. Astrid, just turned the seatbelt signs off.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has turned off the fasten seatbelt sign and you may
Okay,
now
Captain.
move around
Turning off the
cabin.
seatbelt signs now.
However, we always recommend keeping
I got
your
him. I've got
seatbelt
everybody
fastened
talking. I've got
regularly.
Vera talking,
In
Astrid's
RC
talking.
Moment The flight attendants will be passing around the cabin to offer you hot or cold
Right, we'll
drinks.
switch these off. I didn't arm the lift dumpers either.
Alcoholic drinks are
much
also
going on.
available at a nominal charges. Now, sit back, relax, and enjoy
Are the
the flight.
F-18s either side?
Thank you.
No F-18s, I'm afraid. No, we're all clear. I wish the DC-9 was released, was better, similar role, but
3245, climb and maintain flight level 240.
climb and maintain flight level 240, American Airlines 3245. Hey, Gerald Jones, what's going on? Welcome to the stream, 3245. I just got to remember to get the lights so I don't, 24,000, so I don't get done on points for that. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. Climb at 1500, speeds back to 250 knots. We're going to go to indicated airspeeds and we're going to pump it up. There we go. Now she's going to climb like a rocket now. Hey, Captain Aaron, welcome to the stream. Astrid, can we have a round of applause by all the passengers? Captain Aaron has finally gotten out of bed and is attending the stream today.
Ladies and gentlemen, if I could have your attention, please, let's give a big round of applause for our Captain Alsef, who has finally
Captain
gotten out of bed
Alsef.
and is here with us today. Thank you for your support, and we hope you enjoy the flight.
Hey, morning, Aaron. That's too funny. Oh, I gotta remember. Also, Astrid, I did forget, we've got another special guest. He's called Tony Beddoes. If there's any single ladies on the flight wanting a great time in Charlotte, he's sitting on row 27A, yeah, he'll show you around town. I was only in bed on Sunday.
Understood, Captain. I'll make sure to mention Tony to the passengers.
I want to know.
Ladies and gentlemen, if I could have your attention, please. We have a special guest on board today, Mr. Tony Beddoes. For any single
Beddoes.
ladies looking to have a great time in Charlotte, he's available to show you around town. Feel free to chat with him after the flight. Thank you and enjoy the journey.
Oh, yeah. Great quality.
Dear guests,
lights.
we are now at a safe altitude and I'm pleased to inform you that the use of electronic devices is now allowed. Feel free to connect to our onboard Wi-Fi service as well.
Hopefully we got those
Thank you
lights
for your
in time.
attention and enjoy the flight.
I want to know where are they going to start sending updates to the Xbox Series X players for Flight Sim 2024? Miss Jared Jones, if you watch my weekly videos I put out regarding all the Flight Sim news, you'd get all the updates there. But you can jump over the forums and get all the updates. They're currently working on
American
a beta
3245,
3.
climb and maintain flight level
you can opt
290.
into the beta if you want to and get the updates, or alternatively wait like the rest of us until it's released, which is probably going to be around about the 8th of July. Climb and maintain flight level 29, American Airlines 3245. Up to our cruising altitude. You could get in so much trouble with their say intentions and subscribers. I know. But that's right. Astrid can help us out if we get any donos or anything like that. She can do some special shout outs. Threat 2, we're going up 2.5. I might actually slow it down to climb a little bit. Hey, Mr. Mark Griffin, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. G'day. All right, so who we got out? We've got Richo around. We've got Mr. Chase T. I went in for a restricted space. I was warned about the restricted space. Kanga's over there, Mr. Big Hulk. Starberg's over there. Oh, how good does Sean Dale's all the way up there? How good does the Fokker look in these conditions?
American 3245, contact Patuxent approach on 120.05.
contact Patuxent approach on 120.05, American Airlines 3245. Have you taken the 727 out for a while, either PAX or freight? No, I haven't had a chance. I've been very, very sick the last few weeks and just getting back into the swing of things. So, no. But yes, it's definitely on the cards. I've got it installed. It's probably had an update already, but I'm very much looking forward to jumping in it. Hopefully it's performing well. Approach, this is American Airlines 3245, currently at 15,500 on climb to flight 2, levels 29. Right. Nobody's listing on 55. Okay, because it's clicked over a little bit too much. Let's do that. There we go. Approach, American Airlines 3245 is at 16,000 on climb to flight levels 29. Can you guys hear saying
American
Intentions
3245, Patuxent departure. Good morning, Clements, altimeter 29.88.
29.88, American Airlines 3245. What was it? 88. On the GPS. So this is the flight today. We've just basically taken off. So I flew over the White House over here.
Climb and maintain flight level 300.
And now we're going down to Collins, and then we'll be tracking down to Charlotte over here. So I've got the flight plan to GLANC, and then hopefully they'll let us know what we're doing by the time we get there, which is only 120 nautical miles. So climb, maintain, flight levels 30, American 3245. What is it? Pontomac. Pontomac, is it? Potomac. Potomac. Okay. Potomac. I was wondering how that was pronounced. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate it. I know we're in US areas because I couldn't get American Airlines livery. Look at that. She's a beauty. Absolute beauty. We're doing the big turn. There we go. And now we're on track down to Charlotte. As we're on climb with all you guys. How cool was that? I really enjoyed that. Bad weather. We lost points on Pilot's Life 2 for overspeeding. We flew in a restricted zone, and we had to organize all the passengers, and we had AIATC. That was a lot of fun. Sometimes when I do the passenger transport missions at the end of my mission, they don't give me all my scores. They take it away. Is that on the career mode, Jared Jones? Or Gerald Jones, I should say. I don't do any of the career mode stuff. Big shout out to our friends over at Just Flight and also Pilot's Life for supporting the stream and giving us the code to do this with you guys. I am going to see if I can contact, say, Intentions again, see if we can get some codes to give away to some people, perhaps, maybe, if they're interested. But yeah, I'm looking forward to getting the 727 Mr. J4. I just haven't had the time. Holy cow, I've got the APU door still open too. Yeah, the APU is still on. There we go. So the door should close up now. There we go, it's closing up. hydraulics pushing it up. On Korea, yeah. Yeah, not the last beta update, but the one before that, they did tons and tons of work to the career mode. Tons of work. Did he just tell me to move over to Contact Washington Center? Yeah. Contact Washington Center on 133.9 American Airlines 3245. I can't even read that. Why did that go stupid for? Man, I hate not having stuff in high res. Washington Center American Airlines 3245 is currently at 21,500 on climb to flight level 30.
3245, Washington Center, good morning.
He was quiet. Good morning, Center. How are you today? What'd you have for breakfast? See if he's chirpy. He's not chirpy. Doesn't want to talk to us.
American 3245, good morning. Let's keep the focus on flying.
It seems to me it doesn't matter. Even on free flight, there's more glitches than when we don't get all those updates never fixed on Xbox plays. Jared, you guys get the same updates as us on PC. So as I mentioned before, the betas go for like 6 to 7 weeks. So you can jump into the beta if you want to. You have the option to actually do it. So if you jump over the forums, there's information on how you can jump over on the console and you can beta test as much as you want, or alternatively you can wait for the public release, which is scheduled for around about the 8th of July, and it's only the 3rd update, so there'll be still another 4th one of this. So they've still got a lot of things to fix. They're just not rolling out updates frivolously. I should say they're being very, very frugal on making sure that they're working correctly before they get them out, because they've had so much flack. So yeah, the sim's not in the greatest condition, but they are working on it. But I don't know. My opinion is, if you want to enjoy Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 or 2020 for its fullest, you've just got to go PC. That means he had a black coffee and a cigarette. Yes, yes. Well, you know, his radar's probably switched off 5 times this morning, apparently, because he's running on dial-up. It's not the fiber. He does the radar's not on the fiber. Oh, hang on, that's LaGuardia, isn't it? Which is the one that they had all the trouble with? Was that LaGuardia? Or was it Newark? I can't remember which one it was. Anyways, we're about 5k out for our cruise altitude, and we're still getting peaks over here of clouds flying above us. How good is that? She's a beautiful girl. Alright guys, I'm going to just quickly duck it out. Oh, hang on. I might need, because I need to go to the loo. That being said, this thing will go to altitude hold for me. I probably won't on that because I'm actually not using that at this stage. I might have to wait so I can put altitude hold on. Price is too much expensive for. I understand. I understand that. Completely understand that. You always tease a Captain Stoppy smoking for 9 years of August 25th and Doc Smith. Huh? You always taste. You always what? I get you, Gerald. Get you, Sean. What are you talking? I sort of know what you're talking about. Astrid, if you haven't done so, you may begin the service on board today. I'm sure they're already doing it.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your lead flight attendant, Astrid Hansen. We will now begin our service on board today. In the main cabin, we are offering free Biscoff cookies or pretzels along with soft drinks, coffee and tea. For those looking for something a bit stronger, we have alcoholic drinks priced between $9 and $10 and snack boxes available for $8.99. Just a reminder, our buy on board service is cashless, so please have your credit or debit cards ready. If you have any questions or need assistance, feel free to ask me or any of my wonderful colleagues, Lars, Ingrid and Eric. Thank you, and enjoy your flight.
Astrid, could you send Ingrid up for a black coffee with 7 sugars for our co-pilot when she has some time, please?
Sure thing, Captain. I'll send Ingrid up for a black coffee with 7 sugars for our co-pilot as soon as she has a moment.
7 sugars. Holy cow. I'll be like, woo! As you know, can you please let me know? I have no idea what's going on. You and me both, Mr. Shawndale. You and me both. I was relying on you to let me know. A blind leading the blind. Oh, that's too funny. 7 sugars, anybody? Holy cow. 7 sugars. All right, we're going to move over to the next page here. So we've got 120 nautical miles. We've got 65. Holy cow. I need to run to the loo. Come on, plane, get us up there. Hang on, I'm just going to boost the speed up so we can pop up there quickly. That's like the coffee I had at Costa Rica, almost standing on the spoon up on its end in the coffee. I worked with a guy. He used to be my boss long time ago, and holy cow, he'd put like 4 or 5 sugars in a coffee. Mind you, though, he used to drink a lot of iced coffee, but when he had warm coffee, he'd put like so many sugars in it. I'm like, holy cow. I'm a person, I drink coffee with no sugars in it. I don't have any sugar in my coffee. 7 sugars is only necessary if you have a quadruple shot. Yeah, I don't know. I like coffee, the taste of it. I don't need sugar in it. I used to have sugar in coffee when I was younger, but don't do that anymore. Just remember to hydrate and have fun. Lots and lots of fun.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached our cruising altitude.
We're gonna have a Vera and Astrid
relax and enjoy
senior
the flight.
hostess off in a second.
Have a great
Black
journey.
coffee, super strong, only had small shots. We use like the little cup dude, you know, you see the people at the cafes and they have the little espresso shot. And mind you, they're like the skinniest people in the thing, and then you got me, the big fatty, drinking a large. Excuse me. Come on, I'm pushing her. We're over about sitting on 102%. And she's struggling. Like 30,000 feet's the max that the Fokker 3000 can do. She's getting up there. No sugar these days, diabetes? Yeah, I don't have sugar in mine. All right, as soon as we get that altitude hold, then we're gonna have to put back the throttle because she'll speed up way too quick, and then we'll there we go, and then we will overspeed. There we go. She will overspeed quite quickly. All right, what's the cabin press? No, cabin press should be fine. What's the cabin press doing? Oh, it should be all right. Wind it up a little bit more. Maybe because we went up too quick. Anyways, all right, guys, I'll be back in a little minute. I need to say goodnight to Junior as well. So, and then hopefully we can figure out what we're doing because we're zooming down here. So, actually, I might put AIROW in. That'll give us a second. Hey. Alpha, India, Romeo, Oscar, Whiskey. That'll give us an extra one. Yeah, does want to take it?
Ladies and gentlemen, we have now reached cruising altitude on American Airlines Flight 3245, departing from Washington to Charlotte. We'll be starting our snack and drink service shortly, so get ready to enjoy some free Biscoff cookies or pretzels along with your choice of soft drinks, coffee or tea. Oh, and for those looking for something a bit stronger, we have alcoholic drinks available for $9 to $10 and snack boxes for $8.99. Just a reminder, our buy on board service is cashless, so please have your credit or debit cards ready. After our service, I'll be coming around with items from the American Airlines shop, so keep an eye out for that. Thank you for flying with us, and we hope you enjoy the flight.
Good day, sir. Hope you are well and keep up the great work.
American 3245. Expect the Chile 6 arrival. Expect to descend in about 20 minutes.
Washington Center, American Airlines 3245. Expect the Charlie Hotel Sierra Lima Yankee 6 arrival. Expect about 20 minutes time for the top of descent. American Airlines 3245. Alrighty, what did I miss? Hey, Gav, thank you very much for the 32 months. Good days. I hope you're well. Keep up the great work. Thank you, Gav. I appreciate it. Thank you for very kind. Thank you very much for all the support. I appreciate it. All right, so we're going to be doing their Chelsea 6 for the arrival, which we sort of already knew. So we're going to put some of this stuff in. I'm not going to put all the things. We're going to go down here. All right, let's go to lists, and then actually no menu. Let's go to the arrivals. Oh, actually, we don't know the runway yet, do we? Can I go down the star? We're going to do the Chelsea. It's got a 5. He said 6. It's not a Chelsea 6. So assume it's going to be the Chelsea 5 because this has got old data in it. So we're going to grab 3. We're going to enter that. And then... oh, I don't know what we're going to be grabbing. Don't know the transition at this stage. That's a pain in the ass. How about we do this? Kilo. Yep, and then no. Kilo Charlie Lima Tango. I'm going to accept that, put that in there. I'm going to go back up to 11 and I'm going to go and put in blue EJ. Blue uniform Echo Juliet. Put that in there. And then that's cool. So that's given us a little bit longer. And then hopefully I'd put the Chelsea in there. And the Chris. Oh, it did put it in there, even though I didn't fully complete it. You bugger. So we don't need this one. Then. Oh, alright, I'll delete that. And I'll delete that. Cool, alright. I didn't think it was going to put it all in there because we couldn't do it all. So anyways, that'll do. Thank you, Mr. Sean Dale. If you haven't fallen asleep, please drop some emotes in for Mr. Gav. Off topic, who's waiting for wondering for the Black Square Starship to release tomorrow? Have they said tomorrow? I've got a copy of it, but I haven't yet had a chance to fly it. Beforehand, unfortunately. I didn't know they had set the release date. Tomorrow for you guys in Europe. Have they actually confirmed the release date though? I know they had the approximate release date, but did they go and confirm it? Richard's sleeping. Astrid, I can hear a bit of or I can smell a bit of a waft coming through. The toilets at the back of the plane may be stacked up a little bit. See if she's going to organise someone to clean the toilets.
Thank you for the heads up, Captain. I'll have a look and see what I can do about it.
There we go. Chaser's right on our 6. The Irishman told you? Ah, Mr. Murphy. Yeah, Murph did the interview with Nick on his stream, so he'd have a pretty good idea. We were going to do a interview with Nick on a stream, but because I was sick, we couldn't organise it in the time frame. So unfortunately, you guys missed out having Nick here on our streams, but oh well. Murph always does great interviews with developers and showcasing products. That's what he does best, actually. Cool. Speed's good. 0.1 or Mark 0.71 is usually a good cruising speed for the Fokker. The little Irish. The little Irish. Little Irish. I can't. What accent's that I just did? I have no idea. That wasn't an Irish accent at all. Actually, you can actually. Murph's pretty close with the same intent.
Thanks for everything, Captain, _drop bears drop bear.
Astrid, can we have a cheers in the cabin for Marcus and Gab for their memberships, please? Yeah, I hit the bloody mute button again. Pardon? Pardon?
Ladies and gentlemen,
you can hear me now.
If I could have your attention, please. Let's raise a toast to our wonderful passengers, Marcus and Geb, for their memberships.
And Geb.
Cheers to you both.
Geb.
Thank you for being with us today, and we hope you enjoy the rest of the flight.
Geb. It's Gab, everybody. All right, we should be at 13,000 feet when we get to Chelsea, so we need to start to descend. So I'm gonna request. Where is Chelsea? There's Chris is down there, which meant to be at 10,000. So I'm going to request to descend because I think we should be descending. I reckon. Washington Center, this is American Airlines 3245. Request to descend via the Star.
American 3245, descend via Chile 6 into Charlotte.
Descend via Chile 6 into Charlotte, American Airlines 3245. All right, so I'm going to slow down to 250, and then I'm going to use indicated airspeed to do our descents. So I'm going to crank this down to 13,000 feet. Actually, I'll do 245. There goes the horn. So we're going to silence that. Here goes 245, indicated airspeed. And then we're going to keep reducing the throttle down to about 60. And that should drop us down about 1,500 feet per minute. We might need to go a little bit more. We'll see how we go. It's down at 2. It's going to adjust.
We have now left our cruising altitude and have started our approach to Charlotte. Please return to your seats, stow your tables, and fasten your seat belts. The use of the lavatories is no longer allowed at this time. Thank you for your cooperation.
The captain has turned on the fasten seatbelt.
Here comes Vera now. Haydos says, just did a year sub with Say Intentions. I've allocated the comms button on my Alpha, but I can't get it to work. I need help if that's okay. Yeah, I can give you some help after the stream. Or, hang on, just give me a sec. Haydos, can you hang until I get on the ground? And then I'll put my settings up on the screen here, if that's all right. So you can see how I've done things, so long as I'm not going to dox myself. Actually, no, I won't. Well, let me bring it up. No, I've got to move everything onto the main screen. I can show you when we've landed. You give you a hand. Holy cow, you did a whole 12 months. Wow. That's insane. Well, that's cool. We'll be able to hear you on Say Intentions as well. Haydos, if you go over to the Say Intentions website, my friend, YouTube channel, there's about a 15-minute video that they have which will walk through how to actually set it up and all the functions. I highly recommend, even before I tell you what my settings are, is to go and do that. So jump over on there. It goes for about 15 minutes or so. I've watched it a couple of times and it's great. So I'd recommend doing that to start off with. And then I can check back in once we've landed. Because it will explain it way better than me and show you how to set everything up. And I'd recommend also, if you want to go on how to learn how to use the cabin crew or the co-pilot or the missions and all that sort of stuff, is go and watch the videos on YouTube because they walk you through them all. I'm just going to get what runway and approach we're going to get. Washington Center, this is American Airlines 3245. Can I please get our expected runway and actual approach, please? Let's see what it's going to give us.
American 3245, expect the ILS approach to runway 18 right at Charlotte.
Expect runway 8 ILS. Expect runway 18 right ILS approach at Charlotte, American 3245. Holy cow. I'm going to do that. The ILS, so we're basically going to go straight in.
American 3245, contact Atlanta Center on 124.425.
Contact Atlanta Center on 124.425, American Airlines 3245. I'm just going to quickly do this. So we're going to go to menu. I'm going to go to arrivals. Runway 1. Or no, 18 right. So it's number 4. We'll do
American 3245, speed 270 knots.
27? It's told me to speed up. We're going to go number 3. Enter. Approach is going to be by the AIROW, which is not on there. So I don't know which one I'm choosing then, because I can't do the Chel 6. Can't do the Chel 6. Can't do any of those. Runway 18 right. I'm going to get told off here. I can't see a Chelsea 6. I only got Chelsea 5. Am I blind? Is there a Chelsea 5? No. See, it's because I'm running old AIROW data on here. That's why. This is not going to give us the right things. This is annoying. So annoying. I'm just going to go 1. ILS 1. And the J2. Alright, we're going to go 2. There we go. I'll come back in a sec, make sure we haven't gone over on that one. Alright, what's he want us to do? Contact speed 270. I'm going too slow for him, but we're going to move over anyway. 32:45. We're a bit slow on all that, but hey, I don't have a co-pilot. Atlanta Center, this is American Airlines 3245. We are descending at 17,000 on our way down to 13. American Airlines 3245. That was a shit call. I just got the basic one. It's $70 AUD. Ah, yeah. Yep,
American 3245, Dover approach. Good morning. Charlotte altimeter 30.00. Expect the ILS runway 18 right approach into Charlotte.
Charlotte altimeter is at 30.00. Expect ILS runway 18 right approach. American Airlines 3245. Just got the basic one. I'll have to have a look. I don't know what the basic one on.
American
I just went for the full
Dover
ball.
approach speed 270 knots.
I just went for full ball so I could show everything to you guys. So, all right. So we've got the altimeter. We've been told to speed up a little bit. So I'm going to have to go to pitch mode. And we're going to speed up a little bit. I'm not speeding up too much though. I'm still just doing month by month at the moment on the top speed. Also, I went in, which I think I already mentioned to you, Hader. So I went in and I did the backing. So you can do the backing pledge, which is $50 US, and then you get access to all the beta stuff that they're doing. So I've got access to the traffic injection that they've got at the moment, but I haven't messed around with it just yet. Only because I've been having issues with my sim. So I'll muck around with that offline. At a different stage. There we go. I put the speed up to, I'm going to call that actually 270. So we're going to hold 270. We're going to keep dropping. So I'm going to go back down to 60. Hello, Mr. Oz. Simmer, what's going on? Kill Switch, welcome to the stream. Another crash to desktop, says Sean Dale. Have a great fun, everyone. I'll do a multiplayer in 2024. I can't do multiplayer without 2020. Yeah, I get ya. I get ya. It's the VRAM issues for everyone. Yeah. Well, depending on your gear, but all right. Music's going off. Sim's going up, so we can concentrate a little bit. No worries, Mr. Shawndale. My pleasure. Something different, a bit of fun. I'm enjoying saying Intentions. I'm looking forward to doing some GA stuff and doing some missions and all that sort of stuff yet. I've only been really messing around with the airliner stuff though for the moment, so be cool to do some flights with Haydos and do some CTAF calls with him and all that sort of stuff. Now he's picked it up, so that's cool. Got to get ready for our lights. Astrid probably only got time to do the last final walk around and grab the rubbish because we need to prepare for a landing. All right, lights going on.
Okay, Captain. I'll do a quick final walk around and grab the rubbish before we land.
Alright, I need to put some ILS details in because I forgot I'm not in the bloody Airbus, so I'm going to have to
American
actually do it myself.
3245, contact Greensboro approach on 124.35.
Oh, we're going to get busy. Alright, I need to slow down because I'm going to get done. This is so much fun. I'm doing what they tell me to do, but then Pilot's Life's not going to like what we're doing here.
Please turn off your electronic devices and stow them until we've arrived at the gate. Ensure your tray tables are put away. Your seats
now I've got to slow down. I've got to change over. I've got to put my ILS stuff in here.
Our American airline staff
It's
on the
busy.
ground will provide you with information regarding your connecting flights. Thank you for your cooperation. Crew, please check that everyone is seated and has fastened their seat belts. Captain Aus, the cabin is ready.
So I'm slowing down to 250. We need to put ILS details in. We need to, because this is just to sort out Pilot's Life. There we go. So we need to keep going down. Holy cow, that's going to drop us down.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Why is
as
that
we
going down
start
so
our
quick?
descent, please make sure your seatbacks and tray tablets are
I'm just losing points in Pilot's Life everywhere.
Make sure your seatbelt is securely fastened and all carry-on luggage is stored underneath the seat in front of you or in the overhead bin. Thank you.
Contact Greensboro's approach on 12535 American Airlines 3245. 12435.
That's your
Greensboro approach American Airlines 3245, currently at 7,500. We're on descent via the star for the ILS runway 18 right.
American 3245, Greensboro approach. Good morning, Charlotte altimeter, 29.97.
Departure, Columbia 151 Lima Charlie, with you 2,200, climbing to 4,000.
Oh, there we go. There's someone else.
Columbia 151 Lima, Charlie, Greensboro departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 4,000, turn right, heading 235, vectors to batch, then own navigation.
Greenborough's approach American Airlines 3245, altimeter 29.97. Cool. All right. So we got there. What am I doing next? Oh, ILS details. Holy cow. Holy cow. And see that person there that we heard, they're actually in the vicinity. Why am I actually flying away now? Am I flying away? What's going on? We're actually flying a different approach than what I thought we were doing. But anyways, that'll be fine.
Climb and maintain 4,000.
I don't
right
know where the plane's going now. Where is it going?
Direct to batch and then resume own navigation for 51 Lima Charlie.
Are we on vectors
Columbia
or something?
1 Lima Charlie. Expect the ILS runway 33 approach into Winston-Salem.
Going to Coupon. Why am I going there?
Expect the ILS 33 approach into Winston-Salem for 51 Lima Charlie.
Where's it taking us? Where? Oh. All right, I tell you what we're going to do. We are going to get rid of like half of these. All right, let's get rid of... Oh my God. Let's get rid of... What's it done here? No, let's go back. No, I want to go back to flight plan. This guy, we're deleting. This guy, we're deleting. This guy, we're deleting. This guy, we're deleting. This guy... No, this guy, we're deleting. This guy, we're deleting. And then this guy is going there. No, this guy we're deleting. There we go. Now we're actually going to go back onto where we need to go. So we've got plenty of time, and I'm surprised I haven't been told off by ATC. But anyways, we won't worry about that. Let's not worry about that, shall we? Okay, I'm back. Had to make a posh coffee. What did I miss? Up and away. Note the autopilot again. Hey, what do you mean the autopilot? Situation. There's like heaps of things going on in the cockpit. Come on, guys. All right, so we need to put in ILS details. All right, so we're going to go 183 on the course. I tell you what, this keeps you busy. I think obviously not streaming, it's you can handle the workload on this pretty easy, but streaming's a different story. 183 on the course, and then we will be doing 110, 15, 110, 15. We'll put those on standby for now. Cool, happy days. And now we're spinning around. All right, we're going the right way now. And that should take us to Junts. Chris to slip to... Where's the next button? To no down to hills. No down is there. And then it will take us to hills and then to Junt. Okay, cool. I am happy with that. We should be all right. I don't need vectors though, so we're going to get rid of the vectors. Delete. There we go. We should be at 13,000 feet. So we're flying super low. I don't want to go any more than 5, so we're going to go altitude on because we're way too low because we flew away. So anywho, as you do. So we're just going to cruise at 5,000 and keep our speed down. Because we've still got a long way to get to that airport now. Holy cow, that was a lot going on. I just got to check the speed and we're just got to cruise for now. Time to drink coffee because we're way away from the airport because we did the turn. I'll bring the charts up quickly. So we come down here and then we did a 180 and started going up there and I've just got it to come back. So we're going down to Chris, then to Nodu, and then we'll be coming out and then coming into the ILS that way. So a bit full on, but anyways. Just maintain that speed. Hey, Errol Kemp, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. I thought it was going to be a pretty quiet Wednesday in the chat, being the Origin on tonight. For a Wednesday night. We've got a few of the planes over there waiting. We might do... You might do the second flight too. There's another flight schedule after this one. Oh, it's a longer flight. That's up to Providence where the expo's on. I'll do the expansion. I want to go to the flight. Hey Dave, what's going on? So yeah, I'm not expecting a very good pilot's life score at all. Let's put the music back on for a bit, since we stuffed that approach up. And what is the ILS going to be? Still, we're going to be at... Oh, we're going to be below when we pick it up anyway. Oh no, it won't. Hunt will be at 3,000. Okay. Happy days. So what do you guys think of Say Intentions, just for the airliner stuff? When you do the GA, you can actually have the tour guide, and the tour guide tells you where you're flying and what you're looking at, and you can ask anything and it will tell you. And also there's a training thing too, where you can it can teach you how to fly, and you can ask anything regarding any plane or whatever. It's absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Need to get my glasses tight, and they keep falling off. Say Intentions AI. What's the $70 one he got? Pricing. Oh, you might have got Entourage, perhaps, which doesn't have the ATC HADOS. So Entourage has all the things like the cabin announcements, but it actually doesn't have the other stuff, I don't think. If that's the one that he got. Maybe, I don't know. I'll have to ask him. Once you might switch. What are you switching to beyond ATC? Yeah, I've got access to the injection, but I just haven't used it yet, Marcus. I still prefer ATC that integrates into AI traffic, which until now only beyond ATC offers. Yeah, so Say Intentions offer it, but it's in a closed beta, so you can get access to it by paying the extra 50 and backing Say Intentions. I did that because I wanted access to show it to you guys, but also I wanted to back them because I think they seem to be doing good things. So I'm just going to speed up here. And just from a community point of view, just, you know, I like supporting developers as much as I can when I can afford to. So, and it was because it was a once off. If it was like a an extra subscription to get to the beta, I wouldn't have done it. Holy cow, we're doing this approach the long way. We are going to fly right over Greensboro. We're going to fly right over Greensboro Airport at 5,000 feet. Holy cow. We are busting the airspace right here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm surprised we're not going to get in trouble by Beyond ATC for it. Astrid, feel free to notify the passengers. It's taking a little bit extra longer approach because we had to avoid some very, very bad turbulence that was on the radar. So taking a little bit longer. A little white lie for the passengers. I heard that saying Intentions beta AI traffic is still very buggy. That's why I
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your lead flight attendant, Astrid Hansen. I just wanted to let you know that our approach to Charlotte is taking a little longer than expected. We've had to avoid some very bad turbulence that was on the radar, so thank you for your patience. We appreciate it and will be landing shortly. Please ensure your seatbelts are fastened and your seats are in the upright position. Thank you.
Yeah, to be honest, traffic is not a big thing for me anyway. So I'm not too fussed. That's why I haven't jumped into it, but I'll have a look at it and I'll let you know from my experience when I get around to it. But it's not a big thing for me. I'd rather fly multiplayer or VATSIM. But obviously having injected ATC would probably be a different experience. So I might have a different outcome on it once I've used it. Why don't you ask Astrid to come up with a good lie on her own? Oh, here's one for you. Astrid, do you know any good pilot jokes? She's good at telling good pilot dad jokes.
Oh, Captain House, I do know a few. How about this one? Why did the pilot break up with his girlfriend? Because he needed more space. Huh, get it? Space. Anyway, I'll keep them coming if you want.
Yeah, sure, Astrid. Mr. William Kelly would like to know another joke if you've got one.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your lead flight attendant, Astrid Hansen. I hear Mr. William Kelly is looking for another joke, so here goes. Why don't pilots ever get lost? Because they always take flight paths. Huh, get it? Flight paths. I hope that brings a smile to your face. Thank you for flying with us.
She's up too loud. I got to turn her down. There we go. Sorry, guys. That was a bit... She's up a bit loud because she's running for a different channel that I need to fix. I thought my dad jokes were bad. Astrid, we've got a few more minutes up our sleeves. Can you let us know your best dad joke for behalf of Marcus Simmer? A few aviation jokes, but they're all just plain wrong. Here we go. Marcus, this one's dedicated to you, sir.
Oh, I have a good one for you, Marcus. Why did the Scarecrow win an award? Because he was outstanding in his field. Huh, get it? Outstanding. I hope that brings a smile
Marcus.
to your face.
Yes, that brings a smile to Marcus's face. He's giggling like a schoolgirl right now. All right, we just flew past Greensboro, and we're now really getting on to the approach now. I'm so sorry, guys, but I don't know what happened there. The thing is with the FMS on this, it's not as intuitive because you don't have a screen to look at your actual magenta line on it to see what's going on. So we're basically on our way down to Chris right now. So we're tracking to Chris, which is this one here, and then we'll be following these ones through. So yes, got it. David, well, at last, that was better than the last couple. Yes. Astrid, can you tell us a fun fact about the Fokker F28 3000 version aircraft, please? She's very smart.
Oh, Captain House, here's a fun fact about the Fokker F28 MK.3000. This aircraft was designed for short to medium haul flights and is known for its quiet operation and efficiency. It's got a unique T-tail design that helps with stability during flight. Plus, it can carry up to 85 passengers comfortably. Isn't that neat?
There we go. Was that volume better? She was way too loud. So keep her at 61%. Okay, put the manual away. Well, here's a good one. So say if you were flying a plane, right, and you wanted to know something. So flaps 42. All right, here we go. Astrid, what is the correct approach speed at flaps 42 with the gears down for the Fokker F28 3000? Let's see if she gives us the approach speed.
The correct approach speed at flaps 42 with the gears down for the Fokker F28 MK.3000 is typically around 120 knots, Captain. Let me know if you need anything else.
117. So she wasn't too far off it. There you go. So if you were like, you could use her as like a, and you can use this as the trainer and all that sort of stuff, and you can get all the POHs for all your aircraft pretty much. Need to get Mrs. Oz a joke book. I've got Mrs. Oz, I've got a dad's joke book here, but you guys were whinging about how bad the jokes were. So stop talking about it. Ask the passengers if there is any more on board who know how to fly the plane, not to be alarmed. Okay. Astrid, just confirming, are you able to check if there's any passengers on the aircraft that know how to fly a plane? But also just want to let you know not to alarm them in any way.
Understood, Captain. I'll discreetly check with the passengers to see if anyone has flying experience without alarming them. I'll keep it casual.
There you go, William Kelly. All right, so you can see what we did here. We basically went down here. We're pretty much in the same spot where we went to. So obviously this is Pilot's Life tracking our flight. Then we went up here and then we went back down because I couldn't pick the approach that I wanted because I'm using an old AIROW cycle in this. So now we're basically back where we were before I went nuts. She's overworked. Do you have a question, Betty? Any requests? Actually, I've got one for you, Benny. Astrid, we still have a couple of minutes up our sleeves before we conduct our final approach. Mr. Benny Big Bucks would like to know if you could sing him a quick song, please. See if she can sing. Dedicated to you, Mr. Benny Big Bucks.
This is your lead flight attendant, Astrid Hansen. I hear Mr. Benny Big Bucks would like a quick song. So here goes. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are grey. I hope that brings a smile to your face, Benny. Thank you for being such a great passenger.
Oh, Betty. That's just worth my Say Intentions subscription fee just there. Absolutely awesome. I want to say a big thank you to Mr. Fly Conti for the first class membership. Sean Dale for 48 months, Mr. Willie VR for the 52 months, Mr. Angry Zebra for the gifted membership, Gav for 32 months, and Marcus for the William, for the, I should say, Lewis Hamilton, number 44, when it comes to his membership. There you go, Benny. Astrid, and while you're there, could you let Mr. Benny Big Bucks know it's about time he purchased Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 to come up flying with us? All right, so now we're going down to Chris.
This is your lead flight attendant, Astrid Hansen. I just wanted to let Mr. Benny Big Bucks know that it's about time he purchased Microsoft flights in May 2024 to come up flying with us.
May
We would
2024.
love to have you on board. Thank you.
She didn't read that one very, very well. There you go, Benny. You've been told. Astrid told you. The cool thing is, though, this is just Astrid. There's so many different different people you can pick. You can even pick, like, your mum. Hamilton dedicated a groundhog on Sunday. Hamilton decapitated a groundhog on Sunday. Is that the one? There was one. I kept saying to Mrs. Oz, because she watches the Grand Prix and stuff with me. She's getting into Formula One, and there was a camera view when I kept seeing there was just like this piece of, I thought was like a dead something on the track at this particular camera point. And I kept watching that, going, "Is that something dead?" Next lap, is that something dead? It's probably the one he hit. Poor groundhog. It was at the corner before the big sort of 180 before the straight markers. It goes around slightly on the bend. Yeah, it was on the screen every lap, second last corner. Yes, I saw that. I didn't know he hit it, and I was like, that looks like something dead. Astrid, are you able to sing the song "Can Lee" for me? Let's see if she's going to sing it.
Oh, Captain House, I can certainly sing a little bit. How about I give it a go? Just let me know if you want me to start.
Yes, good to start for Benny Big Bucks, please. I don't think she's going to sing it, Benny.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your lead flight attendant, Astrid Hansen.
I love it how she has to...
I just wanted to let you know that it's about time for Mr. Benny Big Bucks to purchase Microsoft flights in May 2024 to come up flying with us. We would love to have you on board. Thank you.
She didn't start the song. There we go. Inspector. Perfect timing. Here she goes. She's actually quite good, Benny Big Bucks. Oh, she's awesome. Perfect timing. Oh my god. If anybody's watching that the stream for the first time, it's normally like this. Yes. I was thinking that. Thank you, Marcus. I was like, that's got to be something dead on the track, on the right side of the track. My hunch was right. What's that down there? That looks like a power plant or something. Right, with this ILS, we'll be coming in, turning basically on final. So we need to make sure that we're okay. So need to descend down to 3,000. And I'm just going to VS it down. Manage the speed. Start slowing down.
American 3245, contact Charlotte approach on 128.325.
Forgot even about ATC. We're having too much fun with Astrid. Greensboro approach, American Airline 3245, contact Charlotte approach on 128.325. Charlotte approach, American Airlines 3245, currently at 3,400 on descent for 3,000 to capture the ILS for runway 18 right. Hey Saki, what's going on? Andy 97, welcome to the stream.
Charlotte approach, Good morning, Charlotte altimeter 30.03.
2500.
Altimeter 30.03, American Airlines 3245. Alright, this is going to get...
American 3245, proceed direct hunt. Cleared for the ILS runway 18 right approach.
Actually, he's not going to... I'm not going to go exactly directly to hunt, but anyways. Alright, I'll come back to the chat shortly. Charlotte approach American 3245, direct to Juliet Hunt, cleared for ILS 18 right approach. Astrid, just to let everybody know, we're on final for approach, please.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your lead flight attendant, Astrid Hansen. We are now on final approach to Charlotte. Please ensure your seatbelts are fastened and your seats are in the upright position. Thank you for your cooperation.
Yeah, it was lap 70, yeah. He said I can go to hunt directly, but I don't want to because I meant to because he's told me to, but I don't want to because it's going to cut me off too short. Oh, actually, bugger it. Let's just do it. There you go. So I went too far then. Alright, so we're on direct to hunt to capture the ILS. Alright, let's go to that there. Let's go over to these guys. We're going to switch these guys on. And then we'll get ready for the glide and approach in a minute. Shit, and I'm about to stall the plane.
Speed.
And you got to have your wits about you with this thing. Alright, we're going to arm the lift dumpers. Armed. Good, good, good. Don't know why my altitude's going down though. We were holding. It's not sure why it's ducking down.
2500.
Oh, it's because we went above. Okay, I get you. Let's go to the right a little bit. Now they're capturing. Put the beam on as well. There we go. We're going to capture that ILS. Going to put it on the glide as well. And hopefully she's not going to turn too much. Oh, come on, man. There we go. ILS is captured. Or just about to. Got too many things opened up. Actually, no, it's not. We're on going to hunt still. Man, what a mission this was to get to the airport to do this. Holy cow. Crazy. Oh, microphone's popped up. Everything keeps popping up on the sound. Sorry, guys. My land settled at the other way construction. My house starts soon. Very exciting. Holy cow, Mr. Inspector. That took ages, my friend. Took ages. Congratulations. Now you've got the very, very frustrating thing of watching a build, and what I will say is keep a close eye on them. Keep a close eye on them. Remember, you're still one that's paying for it. Mr. Tony Beto says, I'm off. Night, mate. Thank you for flying with us, Beto. Appreciate it. Man, this was a long-winded exercise. All right, we're just about to hit hunt in a minute, and this is going to be all onto it like no tomorrow. So we're going to start slowing down. We'll just make sure that we're clear. Oh, get off the stall warning horn, will ya?
The American 3245, contact Charlotte Tower on 118.1.
What say intentions? Contact Charlotte Tower on 118.1, American Airlines 3245. See, this is when I need both of my comms working. This is gonna 118.
2.19er. Altimeter 20.
So I can just flip them over.
23.
Because I don't really want to be playing around with comms. This thing. Oh no, it's got automated weather on the same frequency for Microsoft Flight Simulator. You're joking. There we go. We've got the ILS there. Oh. No, there's too much going on. Charlotte Tower, American Airlines 3245. We have ILS captured. Just confirming
wow,
clear
Shane,
for
so I get a
landing
special
on the
gift
runway.
for 4
Thanks.
years. Ha ha ha.
Who was that? Who was that? Hey, Beto, thank you very much. 45 months, nearly like 4 years. Well,
American
Shane, I get a special gift.
Charlotte Tower, winds 225 at 8. Runway 18 right, cleared to land.
We're busy, Beto. I'll come back. Clear for land. Clear for landing. Runway 18 right. American Airlines 3245.
Cabin crew, please secure deep for landing.
Come on, get those gear down, please. There we go. Holy cow. Beto says 45 months, like nearly 4 years. Well, Shane, I get a special gift for 4 years? No. But thank you, I appreciate it. Thanks, Beto.
1,000.
Come through, please take your seats for now.
Cabin is secured.
I'm going to take over the plane anyway. My plane. Just because I'm happy to fly the thing at a lower speed than what the autopilot is on this. That's all. She's pretty windy though. So Intention says, what was the winds? Winds 8 knots. Well, it's not as windy as I thought it was going to be. It's definitely moving around a bit though.
Flight slow. Pull.
Minimum.
Oh, there's power lines right there. Holy cow. That's the inner marker if you want to know what that that there is.
$50, $40, $30, $20, $10.
Oh God, she's floating like the cows are coming home. There we go.
Minimums 200, 100, 50, 40, 30,
back in.
20, 10.
That was a larger crosswind than I was expecting. There we go. Welcome to Charlotte, everybody. What is that? Is that a bloody... Oops. Is that a drone? Holy cow.
American 3245, welcome to Charlotte. Contact ground on 121.8.
Contact ground on 121.8, American Airlines 3245.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your safety and comfort, please remind the artist with your seatbelt fastened until the captain turns off the fasten seatbelt sign, which will indicate that we have parked at the gate and that it is safe for you to move about. At this time, you might use your cellular phone if you wish.
Thank you for flying with
Please
American
check around
Airlines.
your seat for any
remain
personal
seated until we
belongings
reach
you
our
might have
final
booked on
parking
board
position.
with you, and please use
Local time
caution
here
when
is
opening the
7:39
overhead bin,
AM.
as heavy articles
On
might
behalf
have
of
shifted
Captain
around
Alsef,
during
First
the flight.
Officer, and the entire crew,
If
we
you
wish you a
require
wonderful
the
day
planning
ahead.
assistance, please remain in your seat until all other passengers have deplanced. One of our crew members will then be pleased to assist you. On behalf of Mrs. Vera and the entire crew, I'd like to thank you for joining us
This
on
would
this
be
trip, and
so
we are
much
looking
easier if I
forward to
had...
seeing you on
I
board
just need
again
to
soon.
mess around with both of these
Have a nice
columns
day.
on this thing so I could just swap between the frequencies. It's really annoying me that I can't do it. Charlotte ground, American Airlines 3245 is currently with you at... Where the frick am I? At somewhere just after one of the exits on runway 18 right. Oh my God.
American 3245, Charlotte ground. Say again your request or position.
Request taxi to the gate. We're just on a little road off the runway 18 right. I've had too much coffee. Can't decide if it's stay on SU2 or go back to the beta or go back. I don't think there's much to, like, in performance wise, Pringle. I don't think there's like too much. Probably.
American 3245, taxi to E12 via Whiskey 4 Sierra, cross runway 36 center, then Mike Charlie, Charlie 10. Have a good day.
American Airlines 3245, taxi to Echo 12 via Whiskey 4 Sierra, cross runway 36 center, then Mike Charlie, Charlie 10, American Airlines 3245. Alright, so where's he want me to go? Holy cow. So we're going to gates, the Echo gates, so he wants me to take... Where are we? We're all the way over here. So he wants us to take Whiskey. Holy cow. Look at this. It's like a dirt track. All the way down to Sierra, which we're crossing the middle runway. Then to Mike. Holy cow. And then to Charlie. The freak's Charlie? Charlie's all the way down here. and down to Charlie 10, which is this guy here, I think. Let's see with my eyes. Yeah, down to this guy here, and then in there. All right, this will be another 25 minutes. We're going to go all the way here, all the way down here, then up there and in there. Oh my God. It's going to take 6 months. Holy cow. It is. It's literally going to take 6 months. Better get moving? Yeah. But I'm on Pilot's Live, so I can't taxi too far because I'll get even more penalised than I have today. Because we would have lost a few points from over-speeding. You could start the CEJ in that time. I know, it's a long way. Like, I think there's a lot of bug fixes in Sim Update 3 from what I'm seeing, Pringle, but from performance-wise, there's not a hell of a lot of difference from what we're seeing. But then again, they may fix it. There's still got a couple of more betas before they release it yet. Hey, Haydos, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Just excuse me, Astrid. See motorized wheel. Hang on, like there is a lot going on. I did like a good old frugal fully loaded for you tonight. I think my best option is to uninstall and reinstall fresh. Hey Pringle, that's what I did last week. So I uninstalled everything and I reinstalled it. Yes, I got better performance. I'm not getting any crashes, but I have gone back to when I'm streaming to 1080p just for the streams because the sim keeps, even though I have my settings not on full, the sim keeps wanting to use more than 16 gigs of RAM. And basically when it gets up to about 14.6 gigs of VRAM on the GPU, I start having trouble because obviously I'm streaming and I use the GPU for the stream. So I tried a bunch of different things, and the easiest way was just to drop it down to 1080p after speaking to a bunch of people, watching a bunch of videos and trial and error for myself. So it's not what I really want to do because I can't even read some of the gauges because on this big screen, but that's what we've gone and done. One more flight. I don't think we're going to because it will take me ages to organize it, and the next flight we're going to do is a 2-hour flight in the air time, so it's probably just going to be a short stream for tonight, I'm thinking. Because by the time I do the turnaround and stuff like that, it's gonna be too long. It'll be like 1 o'clock in the morning. I know obviously using the same tensions and my crappy approach sort of made it a little bit longer, but I sort of wanted to show you guys because I'm really enjoying same tensions and having a lot of fun with it. I'm really looking forward to doing some GA stuff and you know, and just messing around with it a bit more. So doing some of the mission stuff to show you guys. The mission stuff's really cool. You can do firefighting and all sorts of stuff. What runway is this? I'm going to give him a call to say we're crossing. Tower American Airlines 3245 is crossing runway 18 Charlie.
American 3245, negative. You are cleared to cross runway 36 center, not 18 Charlie.
Oh, it was 36. Correction, American Airlines 3245. It was runway 36 Charlie. So it's the same runway, but anyways. The other thing you can do is you can actually turn little arrows on too for, say, Intentions. I haven't used that for your taxi, and it does hook up with GSX too if you want it to. Hater says, Oz, have you cleared out the clutter in the Windows in your Windows build ever? I DM'd you about this. I can't remember what you DM'd me about, but I have had a big clean out my sim. Regarding all that sort of stuff, it's none of that's really going to fix like the VRAM issue. It's a sim issue and a sim problem. It wasn't there in sim update 1, but it is there in sim update 2. So I'm just happy with just lowering resolution for now. It's working fine, and then once they work out where their VRAM leaks is, because I'm running a 4080 and I wasn't even running it on high settings, and no game should be doing that. So it's Microsoft's issue. They need to fix it. Mike, and then we're going to go down to, was this the right one? Yeah. Gotta go Charlie 10. Did I go on the right one? It's Charlie 10. I know I said the game word. I know, don't hold me to it. Oh shit. Oh no, I'm on the right one. Mike down to Charlie. Okay. Still got to go around the corner. Like with my GPU, I can stream, like I can just stream the Windows page, and I know how much performance it uses and stuff like that. But once the sim starts running, so basically it's going to use about 9 gigs if I'm in the air by myself or with a bunch of people. It doesn't really matter. Once I land, it will jump up to about 13 gigs, and then once I get to the terminals, it's banging up to like 14.5 to 16 gigs. That's all the sim doing it. Yeah, I have a 4080 Super, and with low settings on the sim, I get crap performance. You should have this issue with a 4080 Super at all. Yeah, absolutely correct. Yeah. So Pringle, I've had to drop down to 1080p, and I've kept my same settings, dropped down to 1080p, and it uses 8 gigs. So which means if someone had like a 3070 and they're running 1080p, they're going to have issues, which is crazy. It's insane. But like I said, sim update 1, no issues. Sim update 2, not good. So they would definitely know about this, and if they did a development live stream, I reckon they would get hammered for this at the moment. I would just even like some communication from Microsoft and go, hey, we're aware of the VRAM issue and we're looking into it. That would be enough for me to not be so annoyed about it. Astrid, we're just about to pull up to the gate.
Dear passengers, we have reached our final parking position. Captain Awsef and the cabin crew are now saying goodbye. We wish you a nice stay here in Charlotte, or safe ongoing travel. Thank you for flying with American Airlines.
She's worked hard today, old Astrid. So So he wants us to go to which E12. Which one's actual E12? Where's E12? See, I can't even read this. E12 is this one here. That's E12 there. Pringles says once 2024 is great, it'll be amazing. Just need 10 days, 10 years delayed. Everything seems, yeah. Oh, look, they obviously, as we all know, they weren't ready to release the sim, but obviously someone wanted them to release the sim. So, and that's where we've ended up. I think this is mine. See, I don't know what that one is. So that one might be that one. I'm just going to claim it as this one. Is that 12? D12. It says D12. Is it D12 or E12? This says E12. Oh, it is E12. Oh, I'm meant to be going up here somewhere. Nah, we're just calling it. I'm just going in here. I went to the D's instead of the E's. Holy cow. This is enough. We're just got to claim this one as ours. They're just going to have to... This will do. It looks like it's made for a 747, but anyway. There we go. Brake can go on. Air can go on. Gens can go on for the APU. We are going to turn those off. Turn those off. Turn one of those off. And
cabin crew, doors to mind and cross check.
Astrid, prepare to disembark the aircraft. Holy cow. That was insane.
Okay, Captain, preparing to disembark the aircraft.
All aircraft be advised, information India is now current. Altimeter 3009er.
Dear passengers, we have reached our final parking position. Captain Awasef and the cabin crew are now saying goodbye. We wish you a nice stay here in Charlotte, or safe ongoing travel. Thank you for flying with American Airlines.
Alright, let's see what we did with Pilot's Life. This is going to be absolutely not a great score on this one, because I know there's at least two different spots where we didn't get our points, but anyways, it is what it is. It's been a lot of fun. Let's grab the flight report. 94, so maximum speed, which we did on the taxi, above 30. Damn it, I didn't think I did that. Landing lights above 10,000, which I knew we did that. That was 1 point. And then maximum indicated airspeed 280 on the initial approach. Our landing was minus 126, so that was all good. So I didn't realize I lost all those points because I didn't think we went over max. But anyways, we will take that. 94, that's not too bad for good old Pilot's Life. Let's go and submit that form. Another flight in. And the next one is to Providence, which unfortunately, I think, let's quickly have a look at the time on it. But I think it's going to be too long. It was really a total fail. You got shot down over the white. That's true. I forgot about that. Apparently, I had to give my number out, Brett. I forgot all about it. I literally forgot all about it. It's insane. it definitely keeps you busy when you have like a manual aircraft like this. But different story if I was flying like a Boeing 737 or a Airbus or something. Like it's still interesting. It actually reminds me of, you sort of get the stress of running like a milk run a little bit. Milk run's probably a bit more serious than this. It's pilot's life gone back a bit. Did I hit submit? I think we hit submit. Yeah. All right. Let's have a look at the schedule for this one. Yeah. So that's it's a 2-hour flight just in a duration. So it's going to be about a 3-hour trip. So we're already at the 3-hour mark because I wanted it should have showcased say intentions a little bit for you guys. So, and we did. Astrid, on behalf of the stream, thank you very much for servicing our passengers and thank you very much for keeping us entertained. Have a great day in Charlotte and we'll see you on the next flight. Haven't flown the A350 in a while. Well done with the landing rate. At least we had one good thing.
It's been a pleasure serving our passengers and keeping the atmosphere light. I'll make sure to pass on your thanks to the crew. Looking forward to our next flight together. Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached our final parking position. Captain Aus and the whole crew would like to say goodbye to you now. We wish you a wonderful stay here in Charlotte or safe.
Just going to keep I won't get pilot's life. Chasing a good score would stress me out too much. It's just, yeah, I don't know. The thing, Mark, is on the streams, my scores are mediocre. When I fly pilot's life off the stream, I pretty much get like 100s all the time. I think Bubba Van Braun was on a streak of like over 100 flight. So once you get the knack for it, it's pretty easy to get decent scores. So I sort of like it because it makes you and forces you to fly in different places where you normally wouldn't. And yeah, it's pretty cool. I enjoyed Pilot's Life too very much. I think it's one of the best add-ons servicing the passengers. William Kelly, get your mind out of the beaver. Yeah, I just think it's great. It just adds that extra thing on. So, and it's not too heavy like some of the other ones that you get. Like I know Just Flight's got another one coming out which we'll check out. But that looks like a bit more in depth. But you know, then again, performance anxiety. You get distracted, then a job well done for us. Then can't perform in the front of on the camera. Oh come on! I love APL2. Yeah, Pringle. Yeah, it's good for just doing airliner stuff. I really like it. And that's why I went to the guys at Simbit World and I said, hey, can we have a key so we can do some stuff on the stream and just. I like it. I think it's great. Anyways, big thank you to you guys. Thank you very much for all the re-memberships. I don't think we had any donos, just memberships tonight. So thank you very much for that. And also Angry Zebra for the gifted membership in there. Much appreciated for that too. Thank you very much to everybody that come flying with us and putting up with me on Say Intentions. But yeah, we'll need to do some GA stuff with it as well, so it should be fun. Thank you to the mods for all modding. Thank you for Mrs. Oz for putting up with me each and every day. Thank you very much for my pearly whites, my good looks. Evil, you're getting close. I probably need to. I'm actually doing Brett's and William Kelly's 1,000 hour club like right now. I should do yours at the same time. But thank you guys. I appreciate come on tonight. We'll be next back on. I think I've got a video coming out tomorrow. If not, it will be delayed by a few days because I haven't even started it and I'm due to have one out tomorrow. So it might get pushed back till Tuesday. But we'll be streaming on Saturday morning will be the next stream. So, and then of course on Sunday. Thanks Haydos, or Hayden, the other Hayden. Thanks for the few stream. Yeah, no worries, Mr. Walsh. Use a random flight generator to find but release airline routes. Yeah. Hey, Marcus, speaking of random generator, you can use the Simbit World one too. They have a free one too as well. Shall we check hours again, William Kelly? I deserve that. Anyways, guys, a big thank you to Just Flight for supporting streams and Flight Sim Mods. Go and check out Flight Sim Mods. If if you want one of these guys, if you want one of these mounts have been going like hotcakes. They are awesome. If you got the PAP 3, kudos. I'm really enjoying the actual mount. I made it for myself. Sometimes the best products I think we release on Flight Sim Mods is what I actually make for me. Personally, I go, that would work, and then I go, oh, I might as well release that. So anyways, guys, take care. Have a good Wednesday, rest of your week, and I'll see you on the weekend, everybody. Take care. Bye for now.